Are you prepared to take the new TOEFL in January 21st of 2026? I've heard a lot of tutors say that it's going to be much easier, but are you sure it's going to be easier? Understand that ETS, the makers of the TOEFL, is a $5 billion a year industry. They make their money for every time a student takes a test. Do you think they're really going to make it easier for you to pass the first time? Some of the sections may be easier for some people, but I can tell you that the writing and speaking sections are going to be far more difficult. If you've been taking the current TOEFL, you know that in the speaking section, question number 1, you'll have 15 seconds to prepare and 45 seconds to respond. Let me show you what's going on with the upcoming TOEFL iBT in January. Take a look. This information comes directly from ETS's guide for the new TOEFL, January 21st, 2026. Let's take a look at an example of the kinds of questions you will be asked on the upcoming test. This is the new TOEFL speaking section, taking interview questions. Now, on the test, you will not be able to see the questions. You will hear a recording of the questions given to you by an AI video. Let's take a look at question number 1. The interviewer will say to you, "Thank you for speaking with me today. I'm conducting a study about people's experiences and perceptions of living in a city. I'd like to ask you some questions. Now, do you currently live in a big city, a small town, or a village?" Seems like such an easy question to answer. You have 45 seconds to respond, but 0 seconds to prepare. You need to think about what you're going to say, how you're going to say it, and structure your response immediately while you're listening to the question. Now, this may seem impossible, but there are ways for you to know how to structure your response and respond in the way the graders want. And I teach you exactly how to answer these questions the way the graders want you to, so that you automatically get that respectable passing score. Now, this first question was kind of easy, but they get harder as they go. Take a look at question number 2. The interviewer asks, "Great. Cities affect people in different ways. Some people find cities dynamic and exciting. Others find that cities are overwhelming and drain them of energy. What kind of reaction do you have to cities? Why do you think you react this way?" Did you notice that this is a 2-part question? One of the parts of the rubric, that is the rules of how you must respond, states that you must answer the question completely. You have to answer both of these questions in your response, and if you don't, you're testing again. When you know what's expected of you and you know how to structure your response the way the graders want, you will be able to practice and answer these questions quickly and accurately, no matter what the context of the question or the subject of the question. I teach you how to do this exactly the way the graders want you to in my online TOEFL course. If you're not prepared for this upcoming test, I strongly suggest that you take my course. It has a video for every single question type on the test, and it tells you step by step in simple American English how to structure your responses the way the graders want you to, so that they can automatically give you that respectable passing score. I teach you a lot of things. I teach you how to respond even if you have an accent. I teach you how to get a high score even if your English grammar skills are limited to intermediate or high intermediate. I teach you how to write your essays in the writing section, again, the way the graders want you to. Step by step, sentence by sentence, no matter what the email is about, no matter what the question is about for the academic discussion, I show you how the AI grader and the human grader want you to respond. Don't waste time. Right now, you can get into my course for an introductory offer that once you sign up today, you will have that discounted price as long as you're taking the course. Come January 1st, the price goes up to the normal price. Get a head start on the TOEFL. I'm telling you, some parts are easy, but most of it is far more challenging than other tutors are letting on. Get started now. Click the link in the description or the first comment. Get in, start practicing on how to pass your 2026 TOEFL today.